The Batman, the movie starring Robert Pattinson. Who? You know, your favorite vampire? No, not that one. Not the Blade. We're talking about Twilight. Yes, Twilight. You know, the sprinkly one that they made because vampires sprinkle when the sun hits them. But anyways, the Batman, the movie. Saw it recently because it came out on HBO Max. I know maybe a lot of people seen it 3 times, 5 times when it was in the movie theater. But I saw it as soon as it came out on HBO Max and I wasn't sure about this, right? I wasn't sure. And straight off the bat, I'm going to say, you'd be surprised what I rated it versus some of my buddies, right? Some people say, oh my God, Thecaribbeanhashira, it's a A+. It's a masterpiece. Some people said it was a B-. Straightforward, before you leave or click out, I gave it a C-. And when one of my buddies explained it to me and what he saw as a fanboy, I said, maybe I'll upgrade to a C+. Why? Right. So Robert Pattinson stars as the Batman with Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, right? And the Batman is based on Batman Year 2. So Year 2, think about it. When you first started your job, Year 1, you were trash. Year 2, you kind of got the hang of it, but you weren't the version that you are probably right now if you've been running a career, your own business 5-10 years later. So Batman, right? When he becomes the Batman, all the gadgetry, all the awesome. So Batman is a little bit rough. So right off the bat, it is a slower story and it's developing. And it's Robert Pattinson. I got to say, listen, the man is not a bad actor. Yeah, I put the puns and the jokes because he did the whole Twilight thing and you know, it was big, you know, a lot of people read the books, all the other stuff. I did not. But, you know, I got dragged into, I ain't gonna lie, I got dragged into watching it. It was all right. You know, it's not Blade. It's not your favorite vampire, Blade, you know, Wesley Snipes, you know, back in the day. Remember, rated R, before the whole big MCU cinematic universe. So the Batman, the whole story is Year 2, right? He's in deep sorrow. He's going against the Riddler, who I believe the actor did a great job. I don't know his name at the top of my head. Maybe I'll put it in one of the pop-ups here in a minute. But I believe they base it off Matt Reeves and all of them. They based it off of like a real serial killer. So it's not the Riddler with the green suit or Jim Carrey back in the day, right? When he put the green suit and Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey with all the the funny shit that he does. So it was more serious. He's leaving riddles and all this other stuff. Basically, he's like, spoiler alert, he's kind of like doing the opposite or think he's doing good work or whatever off of Batman. So the Batman, he's raw. He's not the Batman, right? He's not the Christian Bales or the Batman or the Batflick. There you go. Spit it out. Batflick. Batman that you know. So it tells the story of what he's going through earlier years, right? Rookie Batman and everything he's going through, right? And I thought, it's a slow-paced movie. It builds up, right? You get to see Cobblepot and all this other stuff. And it was enjoyable, besides all the stuff that, when it first comes out and I'm vengeance, right? I'm like, cool, man. I am the shadows. I'm like, all right, man, I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to get the sandwich. You do you. I'm going to watch you, and things are raw. And he did a good job, but for me, with all the story and awesomeness, he did a good job, right? To me, personally, I grew up watching Batman, the animated series, The Batman, which has the same title, but it was animated. The, animation ones, the games, played a few of the Arkham. And I got to say, I know some folks have said, he is my top 2, top 3. Listen, that's cool. That's cool if he's your top 2, top 3, top 5. For me, listen, I got to say in the modern day, I got to say the beautiful work, Christopher Nolan. I got to say Matt Reeves. So first of all, Matt Reeves and bringing out the whole detective side of Batman. Yes, it's unique. Obviously, they come up with another one. I will watch it. Don't know, depending on the trailer and the premise on the movie, if I'll rush to theaters, right? The first night, the first week, based on obviously all the movies, Doctor Strange, everything that's coming out. But, to me, he did a good job in the idea of, the more detective side of Batman. The story, it's darker, it's grittier, I get it. But to me, I got to say, modern day, my number one is Christian Bale. Christian Bale Batman, right? With the way the actor freaking bulked up, Christopher Nolan making it more reality based. To me, that especially Dark Knight Rises, right? With Heath Ledger as the Joker, right? Beautiful work, right? The acting, everything. To me, that is my number one modern day era Batman. I was joking around with some of the folks, right, that I was watching the movie, that as soon as it starts and Robert Pattinson's Batman, he goes, Thursday, October 12th. And somebody says, is this Sin City? Well, it was hilarious, right? So the voice thing, I don't know. I mean, I got to give credit to Kevin Conroy doing the animated version. I got to say, he never used the whole, hey, I speak like this, I'm vengeance, right? It's cool. It's cool. I also give credit to Ben Affleck, right? Because he's playing the grittier, what is it, Dark Knight Rises. I know there's the animation, there's the comic, right? Or Batman is like, he's pretty much ready to retire. He's been through it all. Freaking, they killed Robin 20, 30 years. Imagine you doing your job 20, 30 years. God, I hope you love it, because you would be burnt out, just tired of the shit. You're like, I'm done. I'm just ready to retire. Just go somewhere, Acapulco or some island, or, martinis, and just kick it up in the beach, right? So he's there. And the fact that Ben Affleck played that type of Batman, right? And when they do the voice, if you notice, if you go back and see, when Ben Affleck plays the Batman, he plays an older version, right? And he has this device that he develops that changes voice. I like that, because that's unique, because it seems like ever since, I know there was a lot of parodies on Christian Bale Batman, right? Because is he British? Somebody comment down below. Is he British? Yeah, I think he is, right? Yeah, not Australia, right? Yeah, I won't be disrespectful. People get triggered, but the actor, he's known as a method actor, right? He's gained a lot of weight, what he did for The Machinist, and bulked up, and the training and everything else. Kind of like, I appreciate when actors, like, they go and train, like Keanu Reeves, and then they bring the best they can for a movie. Obviously, it has to be ridiculous. It's a movie. It's a superhero. It's supposed to look like, oh my God, what if such a person existed, or you could do such a thing, right? That's what it is. It's a superhero. It's not your regular hero. It ain't no, it's not like, hey, yeah. So the fact that he bulked up and all this other stuff was amazing, and the voice changing thing. But now everybody has to do I talk like this. Hey, it's cool. Do your version, right? So the Batman, it was enjoyable. I give it a C minus, maybe a C plus, as my buddy explained. It's like, no, you gotta understand Thecaribbeanhashira. You gotta understand that he's at his lowest of his low. He's just depressed. He's pretty much going out there to commit suicide upon himself or taking down a villain, and everything was so magnifico, right? I was like, okay, man, if that's what it is, that's what it is. But me watching it with the folks and all my buddies and friends that I saw it with, some gave it a B. I give it a C plus, C minus, C plus, right? And that's it. That's fine. Like I said, it wasn't a horrible movie. I just don't think, for me, it's my top 1 or 2 Batman. Like I said, Christian Bale, Batman, and Kevin Conroy as a voice actor, right? I know he did an episode in a series. Was it The Flash or the DCU to streaming app version of Batman? But he's up there as a voice actor, and then all the other Batmans. Michael Keaton, give credit to your boy Michael Keaton, right? When he played, was it in the 1980s? He played the Batman that he played under Tim Burton, right? And all the stuff Tim Burton does. And he's coming back for a version of the cinematic universe of Flashpoint. There is the animated version, but he's coming for, live action. So with the live action, Michael Keaton is going to play a version, because I think Flash is going to go through time and meet different Flashes and different Batmans. So the Batman, the movie, right? I'm not here to give you the whole story or whatever. You can watch it. Let me know. It's on HBO Max now. You can watch it in your house. Kick back, relax, order some pizza, wings, whatever you're into. So I give it a C. C plus at the most. Let me know what you think, right? This has been Thecaribbeanhashira. Sidekick the subscribe button, comment, like, catchphrase, and I'm out.